Well, the annual G7 summit ended with an escalating row between the US and China. We're going to get back to that a little bit later on. Let's bring in Michele Gerazzi, who is an economist and the head of the China Economic Policy Research Program at Nottingham University. Joins us on Skype from Shanghai. Very good to have you with us. So we've got this summit hosted by China. Kim Jong-un has just landed in Singapore after taking a flight on a Chinese plane over airspace. What sort of message do you think is coming from China here?
Well, I think the message is clear. Just at the same time as we had what I call it the failure of the G7 meeting in Canada, at the same time Asia is playing a very important role, but not just this weekend, but it's just sending the big signal that the big changes, the big decisions are being made here, not just within the Shanghai Cooperation meeting, but also the meeting with North Korea, while the West, the G7, that by the way does not include neither China nor Russia, is kind of struggling not just with the rest of the world, but they start to struggle with each other agenda. And so in a way, just like we have seen in the last couple of years, this is a further, if I may use the word triumph for Xi Jinping, to be the pivotal player in the region first, but also rising to a more important role within the world. And so this is very important, and we have very positive expectations also for the meeting in Singapore.
Okay, so if this is China showing its power and its clout, I'm just wondering what China wants to get out of this meeting now between Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump. Where would they like to see it headed?
I think it's a win-win for all, let's say, four parties, North and South Korea, China, the United States, Russia even, and all Asia. We here in Asia, we have hope and almost believe that this will be the beginning, like you mentioned in your report earlier on, of a new era of peace in Asia. The situation now can be stabilizing. China, what does China want? China wants to play, it wants to increase its soft power in the eyes of the Western observers, that is not a threat, it's not a problem, but a solution to the problem. And even the simple gesture of using Air China airplane is a gesture of coming to help. So China objective is to tell the world that we are not creating problems, we are here to solve them. And so far, so good.
And if they get what they want, I should imagine it's economically beneficial for all.
Of course, it's beneficial for all. Let's not forget China has a strong interest in what they call it the New Silk Road Initiative, but also closer ties with Russia. Let's not forget that China has now declared to be an Arctic power, and so the North Arctic route for shipping is going to be open over the next few years. Not quite yet, it will take some time, but China now will be closer in relationship with Russia for investment in the northern Siberia. And at the same time, countries in Europe, even the one I come from Italy, we are looking at a closer relationship with Russia, perhaps rediscussion and maybe lifting the sanctions against Russia. And again, China is again being seen as a pivotal role in helping this getting closer relationship. So China wants soft power, economic ties, and the opportunity to expand its investment, peaceful investment into, first of all, Central Asia.
Okay, Michele Gerazzi, thank you.